Yo guys, good day and I mean good evening. Welcome to our channel, Wilkie TV. This is Wilkie. I'm gonna bring up a quick rundown from the fight that happened last night. This is a take two, guys. My first 1 or 2 minutes, I was out of out of figured. I could figure it out why it would have why I could not have checked it out. It was no audio, so I'm sorry for that. Tonight, I'm gonna discuss. I'm gonna quick. I'm gonna have a share to you. I'm gonna share some quick insight and overview for the past fight that was from Haftor Bjornsson versus Devon Larrat last night. Unfortunately, guys, I had a very great. I had a very great. Uh, how to say it? Recipient from last night's my live broadcast last night was in a very good and a very nice perspective from our audience. I got 5,000 views with that live streaming, but unfortunately YouTube had to take my video down because unluckily I got to show to the audience, to show to you the fight of those main event last night, which was broadcast through pay-per-view. And then unfortunately, due to the volume of my viewers last night, was due to the demand that I must show a little bit. I must show something to them, for them to be happy, that they can see something, that they can witness the fight between of those two giants last night, fighting in a boxing ring. So it was it it was very unfortunate, guys. I really had a bad feeling about it, but anyway, it was just the video that was took down. It was just the watch hours or the views, but your subscription, guys, didn't even bother up, didn't even how to say, didn't even taken out. Mega love shout out Ems Barbosa to Ram Bartolome at Tuslok. Madam, nagko-konting English tayo kasi yung mga viewers ko kagabi sa live streaming ko sa fight na to is talagang nasisiyahan ako doon kasi puro mga taga ibang lahi. So maybe they could be dropping by, or maybe they can see this live stream again. So hopefully they can interact one more time and they can be with me tonight. So the fight last night was pretty amazing, fantastic. It began with Avril Mate versus Jessica Mifianga. Avril Mate defeats Jessica Mifianga through unanimous decision. And then Steffi Cohen had a majority draw with Marcela Nieto. There's no winner of their fight. It was the majority draw. If Marcela Nieto probably throwing more punches, being more aggressive, being more using her jab, and she's fighting really well. She's fighting really like a Mayweather style. She's fighting like a very people looked at her fighting, looks like very skilled and talented lady, but unfortunately he didn't throw so much punches. He just playing defense. He just played counter punching when Steffi Cohen just who are the one who brings in the table, who are the one who brings on the foot to keep forward, to keep her forward, to keep Neto on the ropes. So that's the reason probably the judges gave the fight as a majority decision, gave the fight, declaring the fight no winner. So both of them draw. The ring announcer asked Steffi Cohen if she would like to have a rematch with Marcela Neto, but unfortunately she decided not to do so, just in front of the announcer, that she would not be able to, she's not interested to have a rematch with Marcela Neto, because she loves to be on a big picture. She loves to be accepting a bigger opportunity. This, she said that that fight was her stepping stone for her bigger opportunity, her bigger fight in the future. So unfortunately, he didn't decide. He didn't let anybody know last night that she is interested with the rematch for Marcela Neto. So both of them left the ring happy, or probably we shall say happy or not, but there's no winner of their contest. It was a majority decision. Next onto it was Martin Bracole beats Haruna Ozumano. The older Ozumano was beaten by the younger Martin Bracole through knockout. Yes, the first four fights before the main event after Bjornsson last night is the only fight that showed some knockout to the fans last night. It was the first time, it was the first fight that the fans saw a knockout last night from the undercards before the fight of our mighty Thor versus Devon Larrat last night, the No Limits Larrat. So it was a good fight. Ozumano can still fight, but I think the referee just decided not to do so, because in the protection also of in the welfare also of the fighter. So just he just decided to take it like that, and then it was a win via knockout. He could not beat the count, so that's the reason. Okay lang sir, and Sir Bosa, thumbs up po, mega love shoutout. We have 3 million in the house, mega love shoutout. Thank you for watching, thank you for dropping by. This is Wilkie and you're watching Wilkie TV. Please let me know guys if my background music interfere my voiceover, my voice into my my live stream tonight. Please let me know guys. If it's not, if it's okay for you, just let me know, because if not, I'm gonna shut it off and then just listen to my beautiful voice. So guys, moving forward, we have Anthony De Bruyne beats Georgi Gachilachade by unanimous decision also. So before taking up the main event, this is the co-main event from the fight last night, Anthony De Bruyne versus Georgi Gachilachade. And fortunately, Anthony De Bruyne really the one who is very aggressive, who is the one who brings onto the table the fighting energy to the fans. He beats Georgi Gachilachade by unanimous decision. I think the judges saw it really clearly. Anthony De Bruyne landed more punches clearly than Georgi Gachilachade. So no doubt it was Anthony De Bruyne who won the fight last night via unanimous decision. So moving forward guys, our main event from last night, that was Mr. Thor, half Thor, Bjornsson, the mighty Thor versus Devon No Limits Larrat. Sorry guys, kind of quick break for this music. Hafthor Bjornsson defeats Devon Larrat via first round knockout. It's kind of a little bit sad. It's kind of a little bit for me. It's a good referee decision. It's a good referee decision, because he is just protecting also the fighter, protecting also Devon Larrat, knowing that Devon Larrat have never been into the boxing ring, never have been throwing the punches in a real boxing match in the boxing ring. So as you can see, everything was every punches that Devon Larrat thrown for Hafthor Bjornsson was just really like swinging. He never not never, but he has a hard time getting in for Hafthor Bjornsson to land a single good punch for him, to make the fight a little bit competitive, shall we say, or something like we can see that he has a small chance to fight Hafthor Bjornsson. But as we can see, as what my thumbnail says, that it was quite a really big mismatch for Hafthor Bjornsson. Hafthor Bjornsson really looks like huge, looks like giant, looks like a little bit more experienced, shall we say, a little bit more experienced, a little bit more. Jose Sanchez, are you excited for Anthony Joshua fight next week? Yes, of course. Jose Sanchez, I'm gonna cover it also. Please stick to me. We're gonna cover it for next week. Alexander Ozyk versus Anthony Joshua. Who do you think gonna win? It's something like there is a tricky thing with this Alexander Ozyk. He's a good fighter, strong. It's gonna be an interesting fight for Anthony Joshua next week. I'm gonna try to cover it, but we will try to make a coverage for that. But I will not probably I will not show some footage, because you know what, Jose Sanchez, maybe you were here last night. I was showing some footage for this fight, Hafthor Bjornsson versus Devon the No Limits Larrat. But unfortunately, after my broadcast, after my live stream last night was totally definitely gone. I was kind of sad last night. My live stream that got really good views from you guys, unfortunately it was gone. I had to suffer 3 months at least a copyright strike from YouTube. But anyway, it doesn't make me feel mad or feel sad, more sad, because your subscription didn't lost. It's just the views and the hours or something, but I'm not up to that. At least you guys are happy last night. A little bit that I showed you a little bit of the video footage from my phone. So I'm still gonna cover in the future, but some lesson learned for me that I don't have to really put everything on the camera or in the computer, because yes, I had to suffer a little bit, but it's okay, man. Use your wrist. Yes, use your wrist. Mega love, shout out to you. Welcome back. Oh no, I'm still subscribed. Got us unsubscribed. No, please. Oh no, I'm still subscribed. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean. I mean, please don't unsubscribe. It's worth it. I mean, it's worth it for me. Even though I lost that video coverage last night, but it's amazing experience to have that live coverage last night with the fight. It was so amazing that you've been there, you've been watching throughout the whole time, waiting really until the main event. So thank you so much. But please use your wrist. Please don't unsubscribe. Just let it be. Let it be. It's a support for me, and I'm happy for that. Everyone is happy. You happy, and I'm happy. Thank you so much. So moving on forward, Ems Barbosa, YT. Okay, thank you so much, Ems Barbosa. So yes, as you can see last night, it was. I mean, you can see it today. Also, there have been a lot of YouTube videos regarding the fight. Even I don't know, and I don't really understand Why? Because right now everybody is uploading full video of the fight, and then I am on the track for them, and still right now it's already almost 24 hours and they have not gotten any they have not been taken out from the copyright owner or something. It's only my live streaming last night was taken out just because of that small footage that I showed to the camera with my phone. But I'm feeling blessed. I am feeling so emotional and so happy that we have some friends last night who interact with me, who watched with me along with the fight, along with to witness the fight of these monsters, the giants, last night. And then yeah, it was absolutely great experience. Honestly, I'm happy. And then in fact I was not able to sleep really good last night. It was still kind of thinking that best experience in my first entire YouTube live stream that I have got those kind of response from you guys. So moving forward, we'll be back to the main topic for tonight. It was the Hafthor Bjornsson versus again Hafthor Bjornsson versus Devon No Limits Larrat. I mean, I can see from the fight that really Devon Larrat really struggling to land at least a good hard punch for Hafthor Bjornsson. In a way of the experience matters in the boxing ring, because as we all know that Hafthor Bjornsson already fought 2 times in a boxing ring in a real boxing match, and then he had a great experience for developing his stamina. He had a great opportunity also to develop what he had not been able to make from his previous fight, what he had not been able to do to how we say it, to expand. And this time he had been correcting it, he had been developing it, he had been training so much in the gym, he had been training his stamina, his conditioning, his power punching, his skills in the defense. So it's kind of really tricky for him. KJ Gemini Tamsak host, mega love shout out to you. Yeah, so moving forward, so it's kind of, that's the great opportunity for Hafthor Bjornsson in preparation to be more prepared for his upcoming fight, hopefully by next year, with the monster, the beast, Eddie Hall. That is really a great match. And then you have to watch it, you have to stand by it in our channel, because from time to time I'm gonna update you guys what is happening to the what are the latest happenings of these 2 rivals that have been very, very hot, and very the rivalry is gone into the very highest, into the highest level that they can that people I mean, they have created this hype that most people made them wait for the fight and made them excited to see them fighting inside in the boxing ring. Mr. Eddie Hall and Hafthor Bjornsson, they are the most rival in the strongman in the strongman sports, and now the rivalry will have to be put on the mark, or put on, it should be something like to put on the line. Whoever's the best, whoever the strongest, whoever the fan favorite. I mean, I love Eddie Hall. He's the man. He's the beast. In a way that most people also love him. In fact, this is sports. I mean, this is sports. This is boxing. They have to be something like make some preparations in order for them to be competitive with each other, because each one of them has really something like what we call uh, uh, how to say it. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce it, but it's already on my tongue. But um, Mark Hemingway, I called that fight from the moment I heard about the fight. Devon was not ready for Thor's training. He being doing for Eddie's fight. I called that fight from the moment I heard about the fight. Devon was not ready for Thor's training. He's been doing for it was absolutely Mark Hemingway. It was 5 weeks of notice. Thor is having preparing the fight since I think since January. Not maybe a little bit backward or something, but he was really preparing for it. Even he's fighting Stephen Ward. He's already been preparing. His mindset was already on fighting Eddie Hall. So until such time he fought Simon Vallely, it was also his own mindset to be the best, to be competitive, to be who he is, to be what he can do, to do what he can do more when the time that come, him and Eddie Hall will be in the boxing ring. So he had trained so much for that. He had been on the verge of doing anything that make him more. But in fact, he lost so much weight for this. He lost so much. He gained so much muscle. As we can see, what is Thor physique before he entered boxing profession until now. It was really staggering, massive loss of weight. He's really kind of stripped and really looking like a monster. So I would say that's a great a term that I can say for him. Stay home. Hopefully Eddie gets knocked out. Lol. Jose Sanchez. Hopefully Eddie gets knocked out. In the something like on the height difference, I think Thor Bjornsson has this kind of height advantage compared to Eddie Hall, and then Eddie Hall should. I'm not saying anything like he should be doing that. It's just it's just my honest basic fan opinion that probably he can also be in an exhibition match, probably to test his stamina, to test his what he can be, what he can bring on the table, what he can something like what there's a lot of what what he can be, what he can bring to the table, his the way he uses the ring. It should be something like we should have to see it also from a basic fan, to see that the competitiveness for each other, we should have to see it in an actual boxing match, or an actual or maybe shall say a sparring session or something. But kudos to the beast Eddie Hall. Mega love, shout out to you, and hopefully you will get soon. You will get better soon from your injury, so that by next year, all the people that have been waiting last night, that was supposedly you keeping smashing and punching everything, Thor's face or something like that, it should be you. So we had to wait a little longer. It should be by next year. We will wait from announcement from the official announcement. Hopefully it will come through. Basically, a lot of people really love to see this fight. Tugnaman host, white jacket. Hey, KJ Gemini, wala ko gamit nga kuan karon. Ang akong cellphone is I'm using it through, gigamit ako sa background, tapos ang akong laptop is muraga sige, magkuan kog jacket, Long time bad blood between AD and Thor. Yes, absolutely. Mark Hemingway. This was I have when I heard this rivalry before, I've kind of little bit surprised, and kind of a little bit not a little bit, but really a huge surprise for me that when AD Hall beats the record, I mean hold the record from deadlifting 500 pounds of weight to deadlift in the official competition, and then suddenly beaten by Hafthor Bjornsson in just 1 pound in his own gym, and bet that record as a strongest man in the world. I think I thought to myself that this guy should roughly and should have to be in the boxing ring to give us the fan, like to give us to take away all the doubts who amongst them is the strongest man in the world. That's what we are looking forward in the near future. Eddie will win this fight. It's not his first time. He was a bouncer before. A strong man. Yeah, we cannot wait for this moment. We cannot wait for that moment. Whoever won, whoever the strongest amongst them, whoever just wait a second, guys. Whoever back to the moving forward, guys, whoever is the strongest man and the better boxer for them, better boxer between the two of them. So I think for me the fight last night was kind of a grace for Mr. Devon Larrat, because as we can see on his post-fight post from his YouTube channel, he said that it's a good thing that the referee had stopped the fight, because Thor might have do a lot. Thor might have do or make a greater a greater damage for himself if the fight continued, even though he can still fight until the round number 2 or even in the round number 3. But at the first minutes that he had been absorbing the first power punch of Thor, I think he felt it immediately, and we can see that the way he fight Thor last night was just kinda I mean, still really needs to have more training, or to have more experience, or something like that in a boxing ring. That's what I saw, honestly. He swing really, the way he punch, the way he throw punches, he really swing. And then yeah, luckily Thor won via first round knockout or TKO. And then his team, Thor's team, really very thankful for Devon Larrat for accepting the challenge. It was his it was a great opportunity to fight with him in the boxing ring, as he said. And also Tuslok bro, Rick Sanita, may galap shout out. Yeah, that is my uh, post fight reaction, or post fight my post fight review between those giants that fought into the boxing ring last night. It was really nice to see, but honestly, for me, it was a little bit not so worthy for for the $9 to watch it through pay-per-view, especially the website is not really working very well last night. For me, as a fight fan, as a great and avid fan of these guys from who fought last night, it was perfectly amazing for me to watch the fight, last night, and then to share with you guys last night. It was absolutely amazing. And but other people said that it was not worth it. So yeah, it's basically it's a people's opinion. Every person has its own opinion, so we can respect to that. But for me, it's support for support for the fighters, and also yeah, support for the organizer, and something like that. So I have been supporting also Core Sports World, since they have been Core Sports World is they have been very good and fair to me before, when I'm asking about permission of the Bjornsson fight, previous Bjornsson fights. They had kind of they really kind of respond me, and then they really had some effort to reply to me that it was okay to post or something. But until then, my request for permission for this fight, after Bjornsson versus Devon Larrat, is still not been it's not been approved. So until now, I could not post anything about that fight last night. So what I did right now is just to have this basic fan review, or commentary, or insight from the fight last night that happened last night. We have another. I wish the fight had been longer. Thor looked good leading the fight instead of just defending himself against a professional boxer. Yeah, it's the first time, really. It's the first time that Thor have been leading the fight last night. I think he overwhelmed, or he overwhelmed Devon Larrat last night. I think Devon Larrat felt like a little bit nervous last night. And then he takes that opportunity to lead the fight, to throw more punches, to show his skills, to use the boxing ring, something like that. So I think he kind of used that advantage. He used that as his advantage for Devon Larrat last night. Stay home from Ram Bartolome. Make a love shout out to you. So by next time, we can see a lot more of these gentle giants in the next year. Hopefully next year will be a good year for all. He's been Thor after the fight. He has been calling really Eddie Hall. People really know who he really want to fight. People he asked the crowd if he who really want to fight, he who really want to be in the boxing ring, and there's no other than it was Mr. The Beast, Eddie Hall. But kudos to Mr. Sir Devon Larrat for accepting that challenge in 5 weeks notice. We people understand that you have been in a lack of lack of preparation time, because it's just 5 weeks on notice. And then comparing to Thor that has been training ever since. I think if it's just the arm wrestling, I think Thor might have been smashed in 5 weeks notice, because Devon Larrat is a monster of this kind of sports, arm wrestler. In fact, he said that whoever he knows that there is more better and more experienced arm wrestler, and he is asking for them to have him revenge with the Thor he had. He asked to have him revenge for him fight Thor and have his revenge from that last night's fight. So it was really amazing, guys. Before we move on to our next topic, one more time, guys, thank you so much for dropping your subscription and like last night from my live coverage of Hafthor Bjornsson versus Devon No Limits Larrat. So it was very nice. It was kind of entertaining fight from undercards till the main event. So it's kind of really a good fight. I mean, the crowd, the world didn't see a disappointment for the undercards and for the fights from the last night. So it was kind of fair enough. Devon beat Thor at the arm wrestling before. Yes, absolutely, he had. And even now, even probably last night, if it was arm wrestling competition, then Thor might have been again smashed and then defeated if it was arm wrestling competition last night. Probably they changed it. They should have changed the fight. They should have changed the fight course if they knew that the fight for Eddie Hall was postponed when they picked up Devon Larrat, or when they challenged Devon Larrat to fight Thor. I think it's kind of joke if Devon Larrat said no, it will not do boxing in the 5 weeks notice. You've been training ever since, and 5 week notice. Why not? Let's do the arm wrestling instead. Last night, I'm not sure if that was a good challenge, and Thor will accept that. But anyway, it's business. It's kind of business, or it's sometimes, or I mean, boxing is sports and boxing is business also. So what are your thoughts, guys, of this guy over here? I'm gonna show you a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna ask some insights from you guys. I'm gonna share this into our screen so you can see it also. So you will I don't have a good image for him, so I think it's just gonna be like this. One moment. There you go. I'm gonna share this, guys, and then I'm gonna ask you how you think they're all in arm wrestling in Dubai tonight. Sunday night will be on Larry's YouTube channels this coming week. Yeah, I've been following Larry Will's YouTube channel also. We will see. They're all arm wrestling in Dubai tonight. Yeah, I will check on that, Mr. Sir Mark Hemingway. I'm gonna check on that. I'm gonna I'm following also Larry Wheels YouTube channel, updates and everything about arm wrestling. So I'm gonna kind of an avid fan also of these giants, these monsters. I'm gonna show you something, and then let me know what your thoughts about this. Where is it? Let me see. Thor and Devon on Larry's Wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it out. I'm gonna check on it on Larry Wheels YouTube channel. So, what are your thoughts about Manny Pacquiao? I mean, Filipino. He's our Filipino boxing legend. He's my beloved Filipino boxing greatest. And there's a news that he's gonna run for presidency in our country in Philippines. I think I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna uh, not include this for tonight. It's kind of, boxing and then kind of politics. It's something like we'll just focus. We'll just focus on sports. We'll not go over and jump over to the politics. It's kind of not good. We'll see. Here you go. We're gonna watch it over. Sir Mark Hemingway. We're gonna watch it over on Larry's YouTube channel. Um, Hopefully, I will get a chance to meet the strongest man in the world, Hafthor Bjornsson. I'm residing here in Iceland, so hopefully I'm excited, or if given a chance, I could have meet him, and then just maybe ask some few questions. So, but it's it's a needle thrown into the water. So that's how the chances are being described. So it's kind of hard for that. It's kind of so. We can see here. It says that the referee saw no choice but to stop the contest with his opponent struggling from the heavy shots with 24 seconds left on the opening round. So that was referring to Devon Larrat from his fight last night. So despite never facing in a boxing ring, there was a history between the pair, with Larrat taking victory in arm wrestling match back in 2014. Yeah, so they have been in the arm wrestling with Hafthor Bjornsson way back in 2014, but he was no match for Thor last night, and who has now called out his previous scheduled opponent Hall, threatening to knock him out. He's always did this. He's always like calling out Eddie Hall. He's always like calling him out, and then he is always like telling that he he's knocking him out in the boxing match. That was he's always that is he's always keep telling in an interview after his fight, calling out and then knocking him out. So maybe on my next live stream, I'm gonna discuss maybe a little bit on how much they have how much the prize that they have earned with this fight last night, Devon Larrat and Hafthor Bjornsson. So we kind of have a slight idea on the fight that they are making, on how much really their price or their horse price with this fight that they are making. So maybe I'm gonna do a quick research on that, but right now anywhere across the internet I could not see it. I've been searching for it since the morning today until then, and it's kind of struck in my mind right now that maybe I'm gonna have to disclose if I'm gonna see it. We're gonna do further research for that, if how much they have earned on this fight. On that fight with Hafthor Bjornsson and Devon No Limits Larrat from last night's fight. So we kinda just stick to my channel. Whoever watching right now, just stick to my channel, and I'm gonna share to you some information about this fight, more deeper information regarding this fight. Right now, Big Loss said he's going to be there as well. He is long time strongman. Oops, sorry guys. So, guys, so as I have said all over again, thank you so much. I've always been thankful for your support, especially for you, Mark Hemingway. Thank you so much. You have been very great, very amazing guy. You have been here last night from my live streaming. I'm very much thankful for you. And yeah, I'm gonna make more live streaming sense in the future, and hopefully I can cover Alexander Ozyk versus Anthony Joshua. It will be showing on the Zone, so I have a subscription from the Zone, so I'm gonna cover it also. I'm gonna promise you guys that I can cover Anthony Joshua's fight versus Alexander Ozyk. Right now I'm gonna disclose to you whoever gonna fights this coming Friday in the part of my boxing channel. I am showing you, I am informing you what are the upcoming fights in the upcoming weeks. I'm always doing it every Monday to keep you guys updated what are the fights that you've been what are the fights that you can expect on Friday and Saturday. So on Friday it's gonna be on Main Street, Broken Arrow, USA. A fight for Jericho O'Quinn versus Saul Sanchez. That's bantamweight, 10 rounds of boxing. That's the main event on Friday. Javon Garnett versus Luis Rinaldo. That's the co-main event. Nunez. It's 10 rounds of featherweights. Alejandro Guerrero versus Utar Iranosian. Junior lightweights. 8 rounds of boxing, guys. On Saturday, it's gonna be a big day for everyone. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, England. The fight will be showing exclusive in the Zone. So if you haven't subscribed to the Zone, you can check onto the website, and then I think it's just few dollars. Last time I have been subscribing to the Zone, it's something like $2 or $3, and it's a month. And like if you buy a pay-per-view fight, it really costs more money to be out in your pocket. So it's Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Ozyk. That's heavyweight, 12 rounds of boxing for Joshua's WBA, IBF, and WBO titles, world titles. So they're gonna square off 12 rounds this coming Saturday night, September 25th in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, England. So we're gonna wait for that, and it's gonna be massive undercards that awaits for us. It's gonna be Lawrence Okolie versus Dillian Brazovic. It's a fight cruiserweights, 12 rounds. It's also a World Boxing Organization world title for Okolie's world title, WBO world title. So Callum Smith, the man, Callum Smith versus Lennon Castillo, light heavyweights. That's gonna be 12 rounds fight on Saturday, September 25. We're gonna wait for that. It's gonna be a massive action, guys, for this upcoming Saturday night. Maxime Prodan versus Florian Marco. It's gonna be welterweights, 10 rounds of boxing. We're gonna wait for this. This is gonna be amazing fight. Christopher Osley versus Kazan Bazagurov, middleweight, 10 rounds also of boxing. That's gonna be undercards of Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Ozyk. The last one in the undercards, the son of the Hitman, Ricky Hatton. His son will be fighting in the lightweights, 4 rounds. Campbell Hatton versus Izan Dura. This guy is gonna be a future in boxing. It's gonna be going to be like his father, Campbell Hatton versus Izan Dura. We're gonna wait for that. It's gonna be a massive fight that will be happening September 25, England, exclusively on the Zone, guys. So that's the upcoming fight for next week. It's gonna be a long-awaited fight for Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Ozyk. Before they have, it should be a fight between Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua that is supposedly happening in Saudi Arabia, but because of the system, something like they don't want to skip the mandatory challenger, so that's why Anthony Joshua is now first fighting Alexander Ozyk, and hopefully whoever wins the fight, if Anthony Joshua wins the fight on September 25th, it's gonna be a massive day. Also on the October 4, Anthony Joshua will, on October 4, Tyson Fury will take on Deontay Wilder on their third time boxing match in the history of boxing. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, if they're gonna clash in the near future, it's gonna be a big and a massive payday for each one of them. It's a long wait fight. It's a really hype fight. But I think the most awaited fight and then the most people would love to see fighting is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. That's really a good fight. That is really a massive. If Deontay Wilder should have, if Deontay Wilder won his last fight against Tyson Fury, this fight should happening right now. The Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, but unfortunately, because of this boxing politics or something like promotional thing, it's kinda 50-50. But hopefully, in the coming months, in the coming year, both of these guys will square off in a boxing ring. There was a report before that Anthony Joshua will be retiring, and then will not soon enough fight any longer any younger fighter. He said that. So hopefully, before he did the retirement, he kinda faced first the Bronze Bomber or even Tyson Fury. That's gonna be a massive fight and a massive payday for each one of them. So that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be people will get more excited and hype for that. So we're gonna wait for that. It's gonna be a big news that will be that we can see in the near future. Some report says that former cruiserweight Michael Hunter maintains that Alexander Usyk has enough power to hurt the much larger IBF, WBA, and IWBO heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua and possibly beat the next Saturday night of September 25th. There are really rumors, or there are really some analysis, some boxing experts analyzing the fight between Joshua versus Ozyk, that coming on the 25th of September. It's gonna be 25th of September. They say that Ozyk has a great chance, still has a great power to demolish Anthony Joshua on the 25th of September. Skill wise, Joshua is out of the league fighting Ozyk. It doesn't have his type of talent. Ozyk is more mobile, so we say Ozyk is more in mobility, and probably more better stamina compared to Anthony Joshua. I've seen the previous fight of Anthony Joshua. It's kinda especially when he lost to Andy Ruiz, something like a stamina problem with Anthony Joshua, as I can see that. But in a rematch with Andy Ruiz, he corrected that problem. He uses the ring. He knows really how to use the ring and box. So that's why he got the win after his rematch versus Andy Ruiz. So right now in 2012, Olympian Hunter knows first at hand what's like to share in the ring with Ozyk. So this Olympian Hunter really knows how much the power from Ozyk that can beat Joshua on the September 25th. That's gonna be interesting. We will see what Alexander Usyk can bring to the table for us. Let's wait for that, and hopefully we can see each other on our live stream. I will do a live coverage again on this fight. This is a massive fight for Alexander Ozyk, taking the fight for Anthony Joshua, because 3 belts on the line. If however Ozyk win this fight, 3 belts on the line. So this is the guy, guys, that will be fighting on the September 25th. Anthony Joshua, the world champion on the heavyweight division. This is the man. 24 wins, 1 loss. 22 of his wins won via knockout. He had only 1 loss. Sorry, he had only 1 loss. That was against Andy Ruiz Jr. last 2019. Last June 1, 2019. He lost through Andy Ruiz. Sorry, it was 3 belts that was on the line last time. World Boxing, WBA, IBF, and WBO. That was taken off from him with Andy Ruiz. So he lost to Andy Ruiz on 2019. But then again, when they got the rematch on the same year, on December 2019, with Andy Ruiz Jr. So he regained the belts. He won the fight. And then Anthony Joshua also got another fight last December 2020 against Pulev. He also won via 9th round knockout. So it's gonna be interesting on the 25th of September, Alexander versus Alexander Ozyk. So we have to wait for this. Hopefully, guys, you'll be with me on September 25th. That is Saturday evening. I'm gonna keep you updated, guys. I'm gonna keep you posted regarding boxing schedules, boxing match, boxing news also. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated of what will be happening on the boxing world. So guys, my last topic for tonight is, what is your thoughts about about the price of the pay-per-view of these guys? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys, and let me know your thoughts. What you will be what are your thoughts about this pay-per-view price for these guys that will be scoring off in October? These guys. Let's see. Oh, they reduce it, guys. They reduce it because before this pay-per-view price for Cambosos versus Lopez fight was around $49. Now they have reduced it to $19 only, so $19.99. So what are your thoughts about this price for this fight, Teofimo Lopez versus George Cambosos? Not just because Teofimo Lopez is a knockout artist, not just because he defeated the Matrix Lomachenko, and not even giving a rematch to the Matrix Lomachenko. He is now fighting George Cambosos, the guy from let me see, I'm just gonna share to you some screen. The guy from Austria, George Cambosos. If this fight pay-per-view price, it's a little bit better now because they have reduced it from $49 to $19 right now. But still, it's not so much kind of interesting fight to see because although George Cambosos is 19-0, he had 10 knockouts from his 19 wins. He fought Lee Selby, Mikey Bay, Richard Pena, Junior Magbo, Jose Ferro. It's something like his last 6 fights is something like kind of not so familiar names, you know, shall we say, just honestly, just not so familiar names to that he was been fighting for in the last 5 fights with Cambosos. It's not so much interesting fighters. If probably Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney or something, or kind of undefeated guys in his weight classes, probably more and more people would love to see and buy this fight. But that's what it is. So we're gonna wait and see. And then we're gonna see if what this Cambosos can bring onto the table. If he can prove himself and fight or even knock out or even defeat this very talented and knockout guy, Teofimo Lopez, then that's the time probably that his future in boxing, or his name in boxing, will be known, or something like people can make some great eagerness, or some how say it. I'm kind of out of words right now, guys. Email is also sa inyong lahat, guys. Make a love shoutout. Ma'am Lenmar Agtarap, make a love shoutout to you. Thank you so much for dropping by. I was not able to, hindi ako nakapagbisita kay Bro Rico kasi po andito parang kailangan ko ding mag-live because of my WH. Yo, Adrian Penamant, cruiserweight and light heavyweight is the same thing. Yes. Huh? Cruiserweight and light heavyweight is the same thing. Adari Penant. That's a tricky question. You know what? I still have a lot to learn in this sports, in the boxing. I have to be careful, and I have to be more knowledgeable enough to attempt to answer to attempt and to answer all of your questions. But right now I'm gonna have to do a lot more research for this, studying about this weight classes and everything. But for now, this is what can assure you that heavyweight, light heavyweight, and cruiserweight I can tell you right now, honestly, Pennant, I'm really sorry, but I can do some research, and I can maybe put it on our community tab about what is really actually those weight classes means, you know. So we're gonna do some more research for that. Good vibes from Ems Barbosa. Mega love shoutout. Okay lang yan, host. Maraming salamat. MLSO Ems, maraming salamat. I think, guys, it's time for me to wrap up. Thank you so much. It's time for me to wrap up our live stream for the evening. Yes, we have been discussing after Bjornsson versus Devon Larrat's fight last night. We kind of make some recap or reflection also, and something like the conclusion. I mean, not the conclusion. The thing that the referee, is a good thing that the referee stopped the fight between Hafthor Bjornsson and Devon Larrat to prevent more damage for Devon Larrat. So that was my first topic, and then I have to wrap up the night. Thank you so much, everything that have been in here in my live stream tonight, staying with me. Thank you so much, Bro Rico, Ma'am Lenmar, Ems Barbosa, mega love shout out. Thank you so much, Mark Hemingway, the man. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much for dropping here. Also, last night, we will see each other again. I'm gonna cover Anthony Joshua and Alexander Ozyk fight in this coming Saturday. Please stick to me, stick to my channel, and then I'm gonna give you an update, and I'm gonna give you a live coverage again on that fight, a massive fight for Alexander Ozyk. So we're gonna wait for that. Ram Bartolome, Mikalab shout out. Thank you so much, everyone. Jose Sanchez, KJ Gemini, thank you so much for dropping by. So I'm gonna wrap up the night and saying these words to you. If you had an opportunity, even as small as a needle, please, guys, don't don't miss it, because a small opportunity brings a bigger, more opportunity in the future. So that's it for me for now. Thank you so much. I'm gonna end my live stream now. Thank you so much. We will see you again each other on Saturday with the Joshua and Ozyk fight. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you so much. Till the next time.